Hello, welcome to this tutorial. My name is... I can't do it. I can't. Intro. Welcome to the video. Welcome to Making It Happen with the Make Happens on the things that you want to hear about. My name is Bepler, and I'm going to sing to you some songs about words about birds. About Flash. All about Flash. Right now. Right here, please. This is the Flash explainer video. I'm going to try to be really brief because I'm trying not to do tutorials that last as long, because then it's really hard for you to not get bored of being the person who's sitting there watching. Why are O's taller than the other letters? U too. I don't know. I may never. I guess it's to look like it's taller because the average point of the O is actually like just below the top when your eye looks at it. And we're starting. This is Flash 8. It was made 10 years ago. This one is CC. It was made 9 months ago. Well, they probably weren't made at those points, but they were released then. And I use CC. It's the newest one. And I did use 8 for like a lot of years. I think it was like 6 years. Maybe 4. Maybe 5. I don't know. It was a while there. And I loved it. It was great. You might be using 8 right now. You might not even have Flash. I don't know how you've subscribed to this channel if that's the case, but welcome to FlashBepler, you non-Flash user. Please submit your headshots to our offices, and we'll get back to you about your employment at our company. Thank you very much. Just the headshots, no resume. 8 is old, and it was designed to work on computers that ran with UI that looked very similar to this. You guessed it, XP, and it was really good at its time. It was really cool that you could finally blur things and make things invisible. Whew. Also, you could tween their motion to whatever graph you wanted, up to 8 points, and it would do it. It would just follow your every command like you were some kind of animating god. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I know things. Okay. But unfortunately, it is getting older, and it is starting to become a little bit tricky if you want to do more complex things. If you don't, though, just use this program for the end of days. Go download the portable version of Flash. It's 51.8 megabytes on MediaFire. You can search it on Google, and it's yours. I don't really know how licensing works on a program that is not being sold anymore, so just do it, and don't worry about the moral implications. Besides that, you have Adobe, which took over Flash after this version. In fact, no, I think 9 came out, and then Adobe was like, we want that, and it's ours now. Thank you, and here's some money. And then they started making ones that looked like these. Actually, they made ones, that looked a little bit more like these. CS 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 5, and then now the CCs, the Creative Cloud versions, which you can pay for on a subscription basis instead of a one-time purchase for every version prior to CC 13. Okay? This is what I have. This is Flash CC 14. It's pretty recent. It's great. I love it. And why do I love it? For one reason, and it is thus. If you go to Edit Keyboard Shortcuts, which I am a shortcut nut. If you don't know, watch my tips and tricks. I think I talk about it there. You can make your own keyboard commands to automatically do stuff in your program, and I love it. And I never click any of these, usually, unless I want to do something really technical. I just press buttons on my keyboard. So what this lets you do is, in Flash CC, you can add a shortcut that is simply a key, and you can say okay, and then it will do it by just pressing that one key. I have my Z key to be my normal Control Z command, so I can really fast just undo, like hold it down. Look at that, I've undid everything. I undid it all. I think it sped me up by what I can only describe as a double time. Literally, instead of having to press 2 keys, I just press 1, and sometimes it's like 3 keys turned into 1. So that's why I have this newer version of Flash. It is the only reason that I pay monthly to have it, is because that is so nice, and I appreciate them doing it. I tried doing it in 8, but it won't let me. So here we are. However, if you don't care about extreme productivity, then just use 8 or use CS anything, because they'll do the same business. You'll just be a normal speed animator, which is fine. In 8, there are a few silly things, as well as probably in the CS versions. I haven't checked thoroughly. Like this, look at undo, and then it's still curvy, and that's not the case here. But, and I'm starting to see quite a few things that they've weeded out in the newer versions that are a problem here, but they're not pivotal to the program being usable or not. They are just minor inconveniences, and they're all over the place, but they're Flash 8's flavor. They're because you can get around it. It's not like they will change your ability to animate. You could just, and then, look at that. In trying to show the solution to the problem, I created the problem again. Right there. Bam. See, you know, you're gonna get what you want. It might just take you a bit longer in 8 and CS3 and 4 and stuff. You know, if you have a slow computer, use 8. Because it is really well optimized. I think there is a baseline, but I also think there's a cutoff. So like I used 8 on a computer with 512 megabytes of RAM, and it was, you know, usable, and it was good, and it was working. But CS5, it would lag whenever I selected a frame. So there's the base, but then there is a cutoff, because in CC, it gets to the point where doing this, opening up the color mixer when I have a lot of stuff in my document, takes like, I click, and then it's open, like a whole second, sometimes 2 seconds. So there's a cutoff of how fast it can run, and it is not as if I have a particularly slow computer. I do have 16 gigs and the 780 and the 3.4. I'm not amazing, but I'm also not crummy. So maybe even Flash CC is also kind of capped in a way. I know there's an option in Premiere and After Effects to give your program more RAM to compute with, but I'm assuming Flash just does this on its own and picks the optimal amount. Or maybe it just has a limit to how much it can use, because for some reason, and I know if you have too many things on screen, it'll say something like not enough memory allocated or memory low, and Flash will just not let you do stuff. I know I encountered this more in 8 than I have in CC, so maybe it's better on that regard. It's all aside though. You probably won't run into most of those problems. Just pick whatever you can get your hands on. You guys. The animator makes the tools work. No fancy tool will make an animator good. So, just, you know, go steal any of the versions. Really though, just go download 8 on MediaFire, and then you'll have it. And then you can use it, and you can get on with it. Apparently tweens work, even if it says tweens aren't working. What is life? The differences. Listen to me being sick. The differences are minute. I feel like I was going somewhere with that. I wasn't. Let's talk about extensions, because I can't think of what else is next. In Flash, you are an animator and you have a lot of stuff you can do, but there is more you can do that the program doesn't come with, and these are called extensions. You have an extension manager for these newer versions of Flash, and the older ones. Macromedia, it's somewhere. Extension manager. It's got the same logo, just reshaped or rotated a little bit. No, it's the same rotation. So this is Macromedia Extension Manager. You can manage things like, well, now they're not. A Flash Whip. This is great. Look what Flash Whip does. Ready, steady. Done. It's a symbol now. This whole thing is a symbol. I'm gonna die. I have bronchitis. I don't have bronchitis. I was just joking about that. I'm gonna be fine. But look at that. So if you want to get yourself some extensions, like cool ones like that, you can go to your local Google search and type animation extensions for Flash. And there's a whole magnitude of plural, links, and you can do that, or you can just click the ones that are in the description of this very video down at the bottom of your, yeah, and you'll see these. Look at, here's one with 6 of them. They're kind of helpful. I like this one the most, the pixel drawer. And you have to be careful because sometimes not all the extensions work for all the versions. So just make sure. Usually your best bet is to use 8 because it's very well extensions ported to it. Look, here's some more. Queasy. That's from actually this list. What is this one? Paid extensions. Ooh. They're good. And they sound really cool. I haven't used them, but they look interesting. So if you are a rich person, to give them a go. Just tell us how it is. Flash extensions here. Oh, Toon Monkey, you slime chimp. These are great. They're really cool. And they update for CC, so all the versions, you guys look through them. You get some cool stuff. What else? Animpedia. If you go and watch Hyun's tutorial number 2 with the elephant, you probably have no idea what that is. I'll link it in the description and title it just like that, with the elephant. There is this. And this is updated through CS4. And 8 is included. Usually, 8 is good. At least for the dojo community and the stick page community. FA remnants. You have all these things on a website that has not gone down for years. Look at. I highly recommend... right here. Frames to symbol. It's what I just used to do that. It's so good. I mean, it is just excellent. Get it? It'll save you hours. Literally hours. I mean it. It lets you put a bunch of frames into a symbol pre-made, and you name it and you're done. Symbol to frames, not as good. Really counterintuitive. In fact, just ignore this. And then this is where you can get the NTSC colors. What do we got? Between the keys. Okay, this one is cool. Now, I'm not going to talk. This isn't. I'm just saying. Extensions are out there. Adobe does not really have any good ones. Keyframe Caddy is good if you're doing character animation for lip syncs. Everything else is code based. Adobe, get your act together. Be cool like Animpedia. Okay? But you can get some awesome stuff. Like, look at, if you have a tween, you ready? Yeah, application. See, this is the actual institution of the things that I was just talking about. The name is Bepler. Watch this. If I select all these and then I open up my window, making this full screen, I'm calling the shots now. Workspaces, not works, add-ons, extensions. This is how you find your extensions. Timing chart, put it on 2s. Ready? Watch this tween. It's on 1s right now, but now it's on 2s. Oh my goodness. It does it all for you. Because normally you would have to do everything that it just did. Well, I mean, it wouldn't. You do it all at once, but on the last step, it's faster. Okay, you can put it on like 5s. Bam. Which is helpful if you're animating on 3s or 2s and you want to do the thing, and then there's a timing chart. Just good stuff out there, guys. They're mods for Flash, and the extension managers are really easy to install stuff too. You double click the thing that you download as an extension, and it puts it right in here. It knows where to go. So, or you can do it manually. So, in conclusion, what version to get? 8. 8. Because if you are going to get CC, you probably don't need me to tell you. End video.